when you say Uncle Mike, I don't know if you guys are, he's talking about Micheal Irvin, you know what I'm saying? And I want to know, man, is there a, if you look, I mean, if you look in your life, one of the, outside of your dad, obviously your pops, but one of the dudes you can definitely tell has had a large influence on your life is Micheal Irvin. And I want to know, man, what was that growing up, having your father, he was an NFL player, but then also having a Hall of Fame, and Micheal Irvin, like, you can tell that we take, I know out here with my kids, like, I love my godfather, not my godfather, I love my brother Bobby, because he's my son's godfathers, and more, I love him so much because he takes it so serious. Like, he takes it very, very serious. The crown of being, my children's godfather, and I see that same thing with Micheal Irvin with you, man. So I just want to know, man. Tell me a story or instance or just something that just kind of like quantifies that relationship, brother.
Um, I ain't got no secrets. I tell you this. I
I
mean,
mean,
I
you can
know
just
the
tell.
answer, but I was sitting there thinking about like if I wanted to share it, but it is what it is. So when my father, he went on a little vacation. I mean, that ain't no hiding that. And I'll never forget, Uncle Mike. He had flew me, not just myself, but me and my brothers, and he came with us to go visit him up in Colorado. And it was just like, out of nowhere. Nobody asked, nobody said nothing about it, nothing. He just out of nowhere. And like he spent the whole weekend with me and my brothers. And like, you know what I'm saying? It was
Wow.
real, bro. For real. Like, I'm almost sitting there tearing up because like I'll never forget that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just real, you know what I mean? Like for real. Like folks don't do stuff like that. They just don't. And especially somebody that's in in uh in high demand like that, man, that dude could stay busy every day of the week if he wanted to. And so like, for him to dedicate not just a day, but the whole weekend on his dime, and then go up there and then, just to sit there with, we go in there, and like, my when my dad when we got there, like my dad and Uncle Mike took a picture and they both signed them. And like honestly, them pictures, man, they carried my dad a long way. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, he was like, it's crazy. Like so, like yeah, man, it's something I'll never forget. Like never forget. Like ever. Like because people just don't do stuff like that for no when there's no benefit for them. They just don't do it. So like that's the most recent, like most like dramatic thing. You know what I'm saying? But man, just everything. Like even if you go on my website, like like he does. I mean, yeah, he's helped me a lot. He understands where I'm at. He understands a lot of things, man. He know the game. Yeah, he just that's my dog. Like I got a lot of respect for him. Like as a kid, my most memory, the most memorable thing I have was like playing Double Dragon on Sega. You know what I'm saying? At his crib. Yeah,
Man,
that's crazy.
that's dope, man. Well, I mean, just in this conversation alone, man, you could definitely tell the influence that your pops and that your uncle had, Uncle Mike had on you, man. And I just appreciate it, man, because a lot of times, like when you see, and unfortunately, I gotta say this, but in a lot of time in our culture, man, you see two guys that are going in a direction. It's hard, for them to kind of align, man. But
Absolutely.
one thing I liked about you is like you not even told me you were basically like and you was already doing like you was already on the field doing all types of crazy stuff. But when you came to me and was like, yo, like we need to link up, like I need you as much as you need, we like both in four. I was like, dang, like how this dude need me and I have nothing to offer. You know what I'm saying? But later on I found that found out that friendships in Dallas is worth its weight in gold. You know what I'm saying? And having a
That
good.
relationships are everything, man.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
And
Is worth having your name, is like having your name in gold. So, and I just want
then
go
and
ahead.
then let me make this point real quick too, man. Like, um, cause like I think that like just to further kind of go in on that, man. Like even like right now, like for me, honestly, like relationships are my life. That's how I'm able to live and do the things that I do. Like I don't pay for too much of nothing. I don't wait in no lines and none of that. And that's by the grace of God. But like, cause it's all about relationships with people, man. And I think, you know, not to get too biblical on y'all, but like at the end of the day, you know, your blessings come through other people, through the form of other people. And so like, even in time right now, like the only way we get through things, the only way you get where you want to go and all that is through people, man. We got to help each other, man. And so like that at the end of the day, that's why, you know, like I kind of been trying to, because I really don't fool with too much or too many people, but I've had to kind of get outside of that. Like we gotta interact with each other. We gotta do this together, man. Life is a team sport. So.
What's up with you guys? It's your boy West Coast. Yo, in 2020, I've teamed up with my hot boy, Jalen Smith, number 54, to bring you guys some of the most exclusive eyewear known to man. CEV. I mean, everybody's wearing them. Make sure you guys go over to CEVcollection.com today and use promo code CEV West Coast to get yourself a hot boy discount today.